Today's video is sponsored by Aura Frames. More on that in just a little bit. But in today's video, we're headed into Magic Kingdom. Let's go. Good morning from the Magic Kingdom parking lot. We're headed in today because we haven't been to Walt Disney World since the beginning of December. So to see what all is happening around Magic Kingdom, we're also going to talk to you guys about like general Disney news that is happening around all of the Walt Disney World parks. And we might try a festive holiday treat or maybe even a different treat of some kind. You never know. We'll see what's in there. The world is our palm tree. It was sunny when I left the house. Not sunny anymore. Hopefully it clears up and it becomes sunny again. We'll see how it goes. Let's head into Magic Kingdom. Made it into the Ticket and Transportation Center. I don't know if I ever noticed these little Mickey baubles, I guess, like Mickey decorations on the garland here. But we're heading towards, ooh, I'm not gonna take the monorail. I'm gonna take the boat. Look at the monorail line. Oh my goodness. Might be better to take the resort line because there's not really a lot of people in line for the resort hotels. And that does stop at Magic Kingdom too, with additional stops at Polynesian and Grand Floridian. Or if it's going the other way, at Contemporary, then Magic Kingdom. So with a line like this, I feel like I would take the resort monorail line. It's just leaving now, so might be a bad idea. Well, still would probably be faster than waiting in that line, but I'm gonna go down here and get on a ferry boat. So keep in mind, as you get closer and closer to Christmas time, or as you get closer and closer to Christmas, the Magic Kingdom will get busier and busier, culminating on Christmas Day being the busiest day all year long at the Magic Kingdom. It's definitely a busy day today. Just for your planning, took me 50 minutes from the time I got out of my car to the time that I'm here right now heading into Magic Kingdom. Yeah, 53 minutes from car door to in the park. What an adventure. Well, we made it, we did it. Railroad's still going backwards, doing its little, what do they call it again? They call it like tram mode, where it does half the circuit between Storybook Circus and here, Main Street. And it goes forward from Storybook Circus to here and backwards back to Storybook Circus, because Big Thunder Mountain is still closed. It does feel good to be in Magic Kingdom though. It does take some effort to get here, but it feels great as soon as you get in. I'm excited to see like what some of the wait times are today and like just where the crowd is moving around. Also, watch out for this. Look out. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday, while the merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true. Let's take a stop into the Emporium first, see what's going on in there. But before we head into the Emporium, a word about today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Aura Frames. Aura Frames are the Wi-Fi connected digital picture frames that allow you to share photos to the frame from anywhere you have access to the internet. If you've been with us for a while, you know how much we love our Aura frames. They're so simple to use and easy to give. Let me set the scene for you. It's a few days before the big holiday gathering and you've been racking your brain trying to figure out the perfect gift for that special someone in your life. I've got the perfect solution for you, an Aura frame. You can buy one on auraframes.com, preload it with photos, and then when they open it up, all they have to do is plug it in and connect it to the Wi-Fi, and they'll be blown away by the fact that there are so many photos already on it. And it even shows up in a nice box, so you don't have to worry about wrapping it. We love that there's no limit to the amount of photos that you can add to the frame, and there's no subscription required. The photos look great on the frame, and it automatically adjusts to the light levels in the room, even turning off when the lights are off to save energy. We also love that you can share photos to the frame from anywhere you have access to the internet. We've even shared photos to our frame while we're out in the middle of the ocean on a cruise. You don't have to take our word for it either. Aura frames have been listed in over 495 gift guides, ranked #1 by Wirecutter, The Strategist, Wired, and PC Magazine. This holiday season, Aura is offering their holiday exclusive, the Stone Collection. It's inspired by the tones and textures of organic stones. The Stone Collection is made to stand out with premium materials and organic textures that are rarely found in tech, designed to naturally complement your home. And right now, visit auraframes.com and you get $55 off Aura's limited edition Stone Collection frame by using the promo code TRACKER at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code TRACKER. This deal is exclusive to you guys and frames sell out fast. So order yours now in order to get it in time for the holidays. And be sure to use the code TRACKER to let them know that we sent you out there. Terms and conditions do apply. Wanted to say thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. And now, back to the video. Oh. It is, oh, look at this. That's fun. I was gonna say it's packed in here, but it's not as packed as I thought it was gonna be. One thing that should be mentioned is that Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party merch is being sold not during the party. Like, it's not a party right now, and I can buy this right now. And it's also on sale with any merchandise purchase. You can get it for 60 bucks instead of its original 85. I feel like I don't know that I've ever seen these Snow White ears before.
$36.99. Also, I like this idea of like the characters from Peter Pan, the Darlings, riding a Peter Pan ride vehicle on the back of this Loungefly. These are fun. I like this a lot. It's like all the different parks. At least I can see Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Oh, and then there's Tower of Terror. Okay, so yeah. Where's the Tree of Life? Where's the Tree of Life? Guys, what happened to the Tree of Life? What's happening? Why isn't it all 4 parks? It's only 3 of them. Also, 2026 merchandise is out. A 2026 autograph book. Oh, so this is 2026 merch? Because this is the same print as this. Oh no, what's happening in Animal Kingdom in 2026? Oh, there it is. Aha, we found the Tree of Life on the back of this one next to Minnie. Yeah, there's a whole 2026 line here with the plushes and the magnets. And a Skyliner? Is this gonna happen? Are we gonna get this 2026 Skyliner vehicle? Well, Walt Disney World. This is like a terry cloth numbers there for 2026 on this hoodie. $70 for this 2026 hoodie. Man, that's pretty expensive. Also, I like that you can buy baseballs. A 2026 Walt Disney World baseball. The Tree of Life really does kind of blend in, doesn't it? They also have some Disney Christmas gift cards. You can get it anywhere from $15 to $1,000 on this gift card. Wanted to show off the Hanukkah collection. I feel like it has been bigger in years past, but we've got a sweatshirt, a cup, and a blanket. That's what we got this year for Hanukkah. Yeah, we have more Very Merry Christmas Party merch that's for sale. Typically at the beginning of the season, this is only for sale during the Christmas party, but now it is for sale during the day. So you can get the Very Merry Christmas Party Spirit jersey, the shirt, the mug, that Loungefly. Look at these reindeer. They kind of have like a Pluto look to them, don't they? There's the 2026 pin. I like these colors. It's like teal and purple. And they kind of have a whole section back here. You can get the ears, the Very Merry Christmas Party ears for 2025 are available. Little toothpick holder, like a serving plate with toothpick holder. And the Loungefly, the shirt, the mugs. That's all that I'm seeing, and the Spirit jersey. But you can also get the pass holder merch. The Very Merry Christmas Party pass holder merch. I do like that the inside of the hoodie is printed. This isn't Very Merry Christmas Party, but it is a Merry Christmas magnet. And I like it, it's fun. Like it has kinetics to it. So speaking of all the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party merch that we saw in the Emporium, the very final Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party will be on the 21st of December. After that, from the 22nd through the 31st, they're gonna be playing, the parade from Very Merry Christmas Party will be happening during the day at 12 and at 3, twice every day from the 22nd through the 31st. So if you didn't get a chance to see the parade during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, you get a chance to see it during the day if you can come to Magic Kingdom anytime between the 22nd and the 31st. So that's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Time Parade, and that'll take the place of Festival of Fantasy that normally is the parade that happens during the day. The other thing is, after the last Very Merry Christmas Party sets off the Christmas time fireworks on the 21st, from the 22nd through the 29th, they'll be taking the place of Happily Ever After. So from the 22nd through the 29th, the fireworks at Magic Kingdom will not be Happily Ever After. They will be the same fireworks that you can see at the Christmas party. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure about with that is, will they have all of the perimeter fireworks too? Or if it'll just be the typical behind the Magic Kingdom or behind the castle fireworks. And those are called Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks. And then on the 30th and 31st, they're gonna have the New Year's fireworks, those 2 nights at Magic Kingdom. What's he got in the bag? What's he got in the bag? Town Square Theater because there's a gift shop in here called Box Office Gifts that I feel like is an overlooked gift shop. So as soon as you enter into the area, like into, this is the meet and greet. Tony's Town Square is on the left. Mickey meet and greet is straight back. Over here is box office gifts. And there's some really interesting items here that you can get. Like this Snow White doll. I like these Haunted Mansion figures. There's Steve Thompson figurines. Oh no, wait. Sarah Sally Slater. Constance Hatchaway. Oh, it's cool. The like painting in the background's a lenticular too, so his like head comes back. And then the Dynamite Gentleman. There's also some other ones over here, like this one's from Pirates of the Caribbean. This one's a Jim Shore Madame Leota one. And then a glow-in-the-dark Alice in Wonderland figurine. Some like really, like I said, interesting gifts in here. I don't know that these gifts are for me. Like, I don't think I have anywhere to display these things in my house. But I think they're interesting and I think they're cool. And it's fun too because it feels like Festival of the Arts here, Epcot's Festival of the Arts, which coincidentally is the next festival that is coming to Epcot. And that is, they did announce that it's January 6th through February 23rd, another short one. Not as short as Festival of the Holidays, but it is a short festival. But here's one thing that, the whole reason that I came in here is for this Walt Disney figure right here. This was only available at Disneyland for the Disneyland 70th. You can see here it is available in this shop. And right now, it seems like there's only one out on the shelves. But here it is. And he does talk. It's $170. It's so strange because it is a very busy day, but there are just times where it feels like there's nobody in here, or at least nobody in this space right now. I always found it kind of interesting that the castle itself doesn't have any holiday decorations on it. Neither do the turrets or the, like, I don't know what you'd call this, like the guard shack over here. But the stage does, but not the actual castle itself. During the fireworks, they just used projections for those decorations. Heading into Tomorrowland. Have a look around in here. Here at Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, we are still waiting. It's been closed since August of 2025. We do know that it will be reopening in spring of 2026. Oh, that's fun. Crystallic Fusion power cells depleted. And I like it's like D9 volt. So it's like, it ran out of battery. It's like, it's a toy. Like, these are toys. Buzz Lightyear's a toy. Toy Story. Yeah. Recharge protocols, you know? Crystallic Fusion batteries, C-cell 1.5 megavolts. Next stop into the Tomorrowland Launch Depot because, as you guys know, I've been collecting for my friend Dylan these Muppet magnets. And there's 70 of them total. We have 6 left before we get to 70. I need to buy 4 today. We'll see if they've got all 4. Normally I would go to Disney Springs to buy them, but they closed down the D-Tech area inside the co-op and replace it with a blind box type thing. And we're gonna go to Disney Springs and we'll look at all that stuff in a future video, but the only place that I can buy the Muppet magnets now is here in the Tomorrowland Launch Depot. So, we're going inside. I can get them at Disneyland and stuff, but I'm not at Disneyland. I'm here at Magic Kingdom. So let's see if I can get the ones that I need. Okay, Ma Bear, Newsman. Yeah, I can get those 4. Those are the ones that I need. All right, we did it. Just checking on some of the wait times right now. Tomorrowland Speedway, 20 minutes. We're headed back towards Storybook Circus because as of Thanksgiving, Santa Claus is meeting back in Storybook Circus all the time. So not just during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. If you come during the day to Magic Kingdom, you can meet Santa. We're gonna go see what the wait time is like back there. Here it is, the most festive section of the park, Storybook Circus. There's a bird. I like these candy canes. 35 minutes for Dumbo. As we're passing by, I did want to point out where Santa is going to be meeting. Back there at the very back. So train station straight ahead of us. Barnstormer over here. Big Top Souvenirs right there. If you kind of go around the side of Big Top Souvenirs, you will end up where the Santa meet and greet is, back underneath this tent at the very back. Also, it is just about warm enough for kids to go into the Casey Jr. Splash and Soak. Not for me. A little bit chilly for me, but you can see they do have the water running because they know people might go in. The decorations back here in Storybook Circus are second to none. Look at this happy little snowman. Passing by the back entrance to Big Top Souvenirs, passing by Pete's Silly Sideshow, you can see there is where you can meet Santa back there, and the line does not look long at all. I might meet Santa. I did also want to point out, don't be afraid of this area here with the tent because it is out in the open air, but they did install air conditioning. Like outdoor air conditioning, which is amazing and also a sign of the times because the year is 2025. So Storybook Circus did open in 2012. So I'm assuming, and I think it's a pretty good assumption, that this tent has been here since 2012. But then they just put in air conditioning in here this year. So, it's getting hotter out here. Santa, how's it going?
I'm just having a great time.
Yeah?
How are you doing?
Doing good. You got 15 days left. Are you ready?
I have 14 days
14 days left.
15 days till Christmas.
Till Christmas morning,
I'll be
14
busy
days.
on Christmas Eve.
Right, that's a good point. That's a good point. So wait, let me ask you this. I consider myself a little bit of a cookie aficionado.
Yeah?
Do you have a favorite kind of cookie?
My favorite is usually the one that's right in front of me.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
like that.
Yeah. But do
Have you ever had a Swedish pepper cocker?
No.
Oh, they're kind of like gingerbread,
Okay.
but thin and crispy.
Okay.
Those are good.
Okay.
I can go chocolate chip,
Yeah.
peanut butter,
Yeah.
M&M,
Yeah.
sugar cookies,
Right.
regular gingerbread.
Okay.
I don't think there's a bad cookie out there. I
That's
like them
true.
all, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all very good. What about yourself?
I like a traditional chocolate chip cookie. Will you put M&Ms in there? Really good.
Oh, there
Really
you go.
good.
Well, now, what would you like for Christmas this year?
I don't personally want anything. I have kids. I have 2 kids, and I want them to get whatever they want. And they're gonna bring you a letter soon.
Okay.
So.
I'll be looking. I have a mailbox right over there.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
we can put it.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll bring
Glad
them.
to see you
Yeah,
today.
it's good to see you.
And check on the cookies. I appreciate it.
I will. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. I'm embarrassed. I got it wrong because at my house I have a thing that's like 15 days until Christmas, but I totally forgot Santa is not busy on Christmas. That's his day off. He's busy on Christmas Eve. Should have known. Should have known. Embarrassed in front of Santa. But I'm gonna try these cookies. I'm gonna try to find a recipe for these cookies, and Pete. I'm gonna try to find this recipe for this Swedish cookie that he's talking about and see how difficult it would be to make, because I'd like to surprise him with some Swedish peppercorn or whatever it was that he said on Christmas Eve when he shows up at my house. I'll be like, here's the thing that you saw that we talked about at Disney. Came into Storybook Treats or Big Top Treats. I want to see if they have anything special going on. Oh look, Runaway Railway ride vehicle. It's a remote control ride vehicle. It's $100. Was $149 on sale right now. Wait, I gotta figure this out. Remote control trackless train. It follows each other. That's cool. Okay, so they're like not attached to each other, but they still follow each other. The railway cars magically follow the locomotive. Okay, worth $100, I would say, for something that cool. Okay, so we do have some holiday treats. Whoa, look at that. Oh, it's full of sprinkles on the inside. Oh, that's fun. Okay, and they do have some holiday treats here. Holiday Rice Krispie treat pop for $8. I do like this big sugar cookie. That's fun. They've definitely cut down on the holiday merchandise. There used to be like 3 or 4 different tables here in the front with all the holiday merch on it at Storybook or at Big Top Souvenirs. Now there's not. All right, we're gonna start making our way over towards Frontierland and Liberty Square, because that is where we will find a new snack, as well as any construction updates we can see about Piston Peak. There, the new cars area that's coming to the Magic Kingdom. Even the Little Mermaid is a 30-minute wait right now. I did also want to mention that the skies did clear up a little. It's gotten warmer, and I like this view of the castle from out in front of Be Our Guest. I'm excited to get back towards Peter Pan and see what the wait time is there for today. I have been to the Magic Kingdom on a busier day than this, but this is definitely one of the busier days that I've been to Magic Kingdom. If that makes sense. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's only a 45-minute wait. Only a 45-minute wait. What's Small World at? Oh, Small World's 25. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's not as busy as I'm thinking that it is. Looking into Frontierland here, where Tom Sawyer Island used to be, you can kind of feel the emptiness that is back there. And they did move the construction walls out a little bit so that you can't, like the line for Haunted Mansion doesn't go through the carriage house anymore. But the only thing that we can see as far as construction updates go is there's just a big pile of dirt in there. So if I walk this way, you can kind of see a big pile of dirt right there. I know it's such a short amount of time to see a big pile of dirt, but it's in there. Haunted Mansion says it's only 25 minutes, but the line stretches way out here. I guess I got to be a little bit more specific. This would be the carriage house. And then the part that you can't get to is the entrance to the mansion that you would take through the carriage house if you were a real house. Does that make sense? So this is the carriage house where people would bring their carriages. You can see it's got decorated with like bridles and yokes and things like that. And then you drop the carriage off, and then the people would drop the person in the carriage off at the front, and they would park the carriage here. And then if they were joining, they would follow the pathway underneath the covered walkway to the mansion, which is now blocked off by this construction wall. There's a little spot here, the Liberty Eagle Counting House, which is kind of across from Columbia Harbor House and this little food booth over here. But here's some souvenir pressed pennies. They're for Haunted Mansion. You can get Mickey, Goofy, and Donald as the hitchhiking ghosts, or you can get the hitchhiking ghosts on individual coins. When I say this food booth, this is the Liberty Square Market. You can see people already starting to line up for the parade, which should happen and start stepping off in about 12 minutes. So we're gonna get in line here to get a brand new whoopie pie that's only available for the holiday season. Here it is, this is what we're getting. Chocolate cake sandwich with marshmallow and mint buttercream for $6.79. I gotta admit, like this green color of this frosting does not look too appealing to me, but we'll still give it a try and see how it is. Definitely like a lot fudgier than I thought it was gonna be when I was cutting through it with the fork. Super chewy, but a good chewy. It's not like a very fluffy cake, it's a dense cake. Also, the mint isn't too overpowering. It has more of a peppermint flavor to it. It almost tastes like you're eating a chocolate covered candy cane, which is pretty good in my opinion. Also, I don't think I would call this a cake, I would call it a brownie. I know it like has the appearance of a cake, but I'm going with brownie on this one because of the density of the bottom cake. I do like this. A while ago, they had a quote unquote ice cream sandwich that was not ice cream, it was like frosting in the middle. That was mint chocolate chip, and it was real bad. This is very much an improvement on that. And I try to make our way across the street ahead of the parade, which we can hear coming down the road right now. You can see it's a pretty large crowd here for the parade. We did it, we made it to Frontierland. I like how quiet the parade is right now. We must not be close enough to it for it to be loud. I gotta say, Disney at the Longhouse, you guys should have had a balcony up here for DVC exclusive viewing of parades. Still feels kind of quiet over here. So we're headed into the Prairie Outpost, which is the hat-specific store here in Magic Kingdom and Frontierland. Because we saw they had a little Minnie Mouse hat and we wanted to see it. Look at that. How much fun is that? You could look like Minnie Mouse. But also they have like they have like from Up. Do they have name? It's not Wilderness Explorers. Like the hat that Carl and Ellie wore in Up. It's kind of fun, right? It's huge though, it's very tall. Do I look like Minnie Mouse? I feel like I kind of do, right? I did want to mention that I have a big head, obviously, because I'm a big guy. But it is adjustable, but I can't fit it down on my head any further than it is. It would be really fun for like a Dapper Day outfit, I feel like. You could wear this just as Minnie on Dapper Day. Also, this is a $100 hat. If anybody's interested in buying it, $99.99. As we get a little bit further into Frontierland, there's a better view of our pile of dirt. Ladies and gentlemen, the other side of the pile of dirt. But from this view, you do get a good feel for how big the space is with the trees being gone and a clear view of Haunted Mansion from over here. It's gonna be multiple views of this pile of dirt. There it is. No more Tom Sawyer Island, just dirt. Dang, yeah. It is an expansive area. Like, it just makes sense that Tom Sawyer Island is gone now. And Rivers of America. Like, there's so much more area and space for them to use for things that guests can appreciate. You know what I mean? Like an extra ride, another restaurant, 2 rides, a restaurant, maybe a couple of restaurants, a merchandise location. Like, it's a lot of space there. So you can see they've moved the construction walls out past the entrance of Big Thunder Mountain. It says closed until further notice by the order of Barnabas T. Bullion, founder and president of the Big Thunder Mining Company. Questions or concerns may be addressed to the interim forum. You be patient. Now that we're back here, we can see Big Thunder Mountain. There's no more scaffolding up. There's no more scrim. There's no more plastic or anything like that. I'm sure that they are done with the aesthetic stuff that they've done here. The retracking is done. They've been testing the cars or the trains on the track. Big Thunder Mountain's been closed since January 6, 2025, and it's going to reopen in the spring of 2026. And I think what we're waiting on now is they've started work out here where Tom Sawyer Island was, and the walkway next to Tom Sawyer Island near Big Thunder Mountain. I think they're gonna fix that up and make sure that it's all pretty before reopening Big Thunder Mountain, and probably get some of the work done on the Tom Sawyer Island area or on the Piston Peak area before reopening this section. You can see there are some workers walking the track right now. So we're not gonna be able to see any testing today because they got people on the track. I did back up just a little bit to see if I could see anything else as far as Big Thunder Mountain goes. I can't. Nothing's happening back there today. We'll come back. You know, we got until spring. Making our way into Adventureland. We have one last update to see. So here's a random question for you guys. In your opinion, what is the ride that I ride most at Magic Kingdom? Because we have our thoughts, like me and Jen, we feel like I ride one ride more than any other one. But we want to know what your thoughts are. What do you think I ride most often? Pirates is only a 20-minute wait, but this is also stroller parking for Jungle Cruise, or right now Jingle Cruise. Look at this. It's a lot of strollers, isn't it? And also for Tiki Room. Over here at Jingle Cruise, it is an 80-minute wait right now for the Jingle Cruise. Whew, that is a hefty wait. Even if you have Lightning Lane, it's only, they say that Lightning Lane will be half the wait of standby. So you're still waiting 40 minutes for Lightning Lane. So if you're interested in riding Jingle Cruise, which is a very popular attraction this holiday season, you have until January 2nd. January 2nd is the last day of Jingle Cruise. Jungle Cruise resumes operation on January 3rd. So we're just a one-day turnaround. So if you're interested in riding Jingle Cruise, get here before January 2nd. If you want to ride Jungle Cruise, show up on January 3rd. Oh look, Raya is out meeting and greeting. That's interesting. Huh. All right, headed back to Tomorrowland to pick up our magnets, our Muppet magnets. We got 4 of them today. Got 2 left after this. We have to come back to Magic Kingdom to get them. So we will be back to Magic Kingdom at some point before the end of the year. That as I was walking to get the magnets, I saw somebody wearing a Bluey shirt, and that reminded me we did get the announcement that Bluey and Bingo are coming to the parks. So we'll be able to meet and greet Bluey and Bingo. They'll have an interactive moment at the conservation station in Animal Kingdom, and you'll be able to meet animals from their home country of Australia. They are going to have a show at Disneyland. They're also going to be on the Disney Cruise Line. They're coming to the Wish in June and the Dream in February. And I've been trying to find out what day that first cruise is, and I haven't gotten any confirmation from anybody yet as to when Bluey and Bingo, when their first cruise will be on the Dream in February down in Fort Lauderdale. I said when we got off the Destiny that was my last time cruising out of Fort Lauderdale because it's so hard to get down there for us. But Bluey and Bingo might entice me. I got them. One day Disney's gonna have smaller bags. All right, I did want to ride a ride today, but I've run out of time because I got a date tonight with Jen. I'm excited for it, so I gotta get home and get changed. All right, there you have it. That was our trip out to Magic Kingdom. It was a fun day. You got to see a lot of stuff. Went all over the place. I had that really delicious cake, like whoopie pie thing. It was good. It was a really good day. We didn't get to ride any rides, but we did get to see Santa. We talked with Santa. We talked cookies with Santa. What's better than talking cookies with Santa? So, it was a fantastic day. So, happy holidays to everybody. I hope you guys get to come out to Magic Kingdom. We will be back to Magic Kingdom one more time before the year's up. So we have to get some more magnets. But then we'll be done with the Muppet magnets. We only have 2 left now. So, all in all, it was a fantastic day. With that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.